guys. So it was a beautiful sunny day at the weekend and I was just sat out in the garden with my journal and all my supplies around me that always takes me ages to gather when I go out in the garden. I don't know why. It's like the pressure or something, I don't know. Anyway, I took all my supplies and bits and bobs out in the garden, and because you guys have been asking for more process videos, I thought I would just pick up the camera, my phone, and just record while I was doing it. So you'll see a couple of pages from me. The first one you're seeing now is just a mix of a couple of photos that I printed with my Polaroid zip printer. And just some writing mainly. The picture at the top, the collage picture, I didn't actually do the collage in the zip software or anything. It's actually a screenshot from Facebook. My parents have been married for 41 years, and like on the screenshot thing, it'd come up with like a notification about that. So I literally just screenshot it and then print the whole thing. The picture of my hand is actually a lot smaller than the Polaroid zip size, because I did use the collage app in the Polaroid zip, just because I wanted something a little bit smaller. So I was using a Tombow just to put some colour on the page, and then an aqua marker just to move the colour around a little bit. So on the left hand side of the page, I just laid a couple more photos. The small photo of me that you see there was put on the same sheet as the collage of my hand. I won't be able to show you a video on how to do that because I actually use my mobile phone for filming, so I can't film you and show you the zip at the same time. So those couple of pages were finished, so I just kind of did a little bit of journaling and some sticking some photos and stuff down, and then I moved on to another page in my journal. This page is actually on some watercolour paper. You'll know if you saw my video making my mixed media traveller's notebook. This notebook has got loads of different papers in, and I decided to work on the watercolour paper. So I'm just using just a regular HB pencil just to kind of draw in my face, and then I just rub it out very slightly with a rubber just to kind of erase some of the lines so that you can't see them really strongly, but just enough to be able to kind of be a bit of a guide for myself. And I'm just using my Pentel aqua brush and my watercolours. And yeah, you guys know that I use this aqua brush loads when I'm journaling, and just love using my watercolours. And you'll see there I took a little bit of the paint away with the brush as well as adding. You can do that. It's very easy to do. With watercolours, you will add and remove. I also used my finger just there to kind of smudge it and blend it in a little bit, as well as using the water brush with the water and everything to kind of blend. And I just layer the colour up. I put a bit of colour down, let it dry a little bit, add a little bit more colour to it, and just build up the layers. It's always easier to build the colours up as you go rather than take away, because there's only so much you can take away. You can blot up with some tissue, but that isn't always effective, so I just prefer to kind of do less is more and just keep building and adding to the colours as I need to. So yeah, you guys wanted to see more process videos, so I hope you really enjoy this, seeing how a page comes together, which is something different other than kind of like a scrapbooky style. This is like a more of a, well, it is just purely watercolour, so I hope you enjoy seeing how it all kind of comes together. You'll see I do lots of shading. I use purples, I use greys, because our faces aren't just one colour. We have lots of different colours in our faces caused by light and shadows and contours. This painting isn't 100% realistic. It's not 100% realism, but it goes a little bit further towards that with the different kind of tonal colours in there. But it's also really fun just to kind of get your colours and experiment and try using some different colours in your paintings and see how it goes. I mean, it's just an art journal, so if you want to do more of an alien green skin tone or something, that's absolutely fine. Just have fun with it and experiment. So for the background, I just did a wash of a few different greens, blues and purples and filled it all in. I didn't record myself doing that because I kind of thought that you'd got the gist of that. You didn't need me to show you doing that. I'm just using a pencil just to draw. Basically, I'm drawing the third eye chakra on her forehead, so I was just drawing it in pencil first, and then I went over it in a waterproof pen so that it was a lot darker. And next up I'm using a Dylusions white paint pen just to kind of put some detail in the background. It's quite time consuming, but it's very therapeutic just to kind of sit and doodle. You know, the birds were singing and it was just really nice just to kind of do a little bit of doodling. So I did that all over the page, and that's how she looks. That's the final page, all done with watercolour and just that white paint pen at the very end just to complete all the details. So I really hope you enjoyed this process video. I hope to do some more for you guys as and when I do a bit of journaling, and I'll catch you soon. Bye.